Chapter 5 Microsoft Excel. About the chapter. Worksheet. Renaming a worksheet. Moving and copying a worksheet. Inserting a column. Hiding column and rows. Changing row height. Freeze columns and rows. Synchronous scrolling. Adding a worksheet. Deleting a worksheet. Inserting a row. Deleting columns and rows. Changing columns word. View menu. View side by side. Microsoft Excel is an application software that helps us to store and analyze data. It organizes data in the form of rows and columns. We can create charts and graphs from the data and convey more meaningful information through them. MS Excel is of great importance to those who maintain accounts for sales, bills, or to mathematical calculations since it is used to create electronic spreadsheets for the data. MS Excel has features and application for calculation and graphing tools and tables for presenting text and numeric data. Worksheet. The worksheet contains sheets called worksheets. By default, workbook contains 3 worksheets. You can also add addition worksheets. Each sheet has a name displayed on a sheet tab at the bottom of the workbook. Quick fact. Ctrl+N create a new worksheet. Adding worksheet. You can add a worksheet to your workbook to create another sheet in which to enter data. Excel will add a new worksheet immediately after the last worksheet on the right. Step first. Click the Insert Worksheet icon. A new worksheet appears. Excel adds a new worksheet and a default worksheet name. Excel adds a new worksheet immediately after the last worksheet on the right. Renaming a worksheet. You can rename your Excel worksheets to help identify the content. Step first. Double-click on the tab for the worksheet you want to rename. The name of the worksheet is highlighted. Step 2. Tab a new name for the worksheet and then press the Enter key. A worksheet name can contain up to 31 characters including the space. Deleting a worksheet. You can delete a worksheet you no longer need in your workbook. Make sure to check the contents of worksheet contents before deleting. Before once deleted, it cannot be recovered back. Step 1. Right-click on the Worksheet tab. Step 2. Click on Delete Excel. Will delete the worksheet immediately if there is no data in it. If the worksheet contains any data, Excel promotes you to confirm the deletion. Step 3. Click on Delete. Excel deletes the worksheet. Moving and copying worksheet. You can move a worksheets within a workbook to rearranging the sheet order or copying a worksheet within a workbook. Step 1. Right-click on the Worksheet tab. Step 2. Click on Move or Copy. Move or Copy dialog box will appear. For moving the worksheet, select a sheet name and click on OK. The worksheet will be moved and copied before the selection of worksheet. You can also copy your worksheet to enter by selecting Move to End option. For copying the worksheet, click on the checkbox of Create a Copy option and then perform the same step as described for moving the worksheet. Excel will copy the worksheet as a new worksheet, a default name. Excel labels sheets copies with a 2 after the original sheet's name. Inserting a row. You can insert row in your worksheet. Excel adjusts the cell reference to the new locations if the rows that are shifted down and includes any formula. Thus, if a formula in the worksheet refers a cell in row 5 before the insertion, then the cell reference in the formula is adjusted to row 6 after the insertion. Note: Excel will insert a row above the row you select. Step 1. Click the heading of the row below where you want to insert a new row. Step 2. Click on Home tab on the ribbon. Step 3. Click on the down arrow of the insert. Step 4. Click on Insert Sheet Row. To deselect a row, click on New Cell. Inserting a column. You can add a column to your worksheet to insert additional data. Note: Excel will insert a column to the left of the column you select. Step 1. Click the heading of the column to the right where you want to insert a new column. Step 2. Click on Home tab on the ribbon. Step 3. Click on the down arrow of the insert. Step 4. Click on Insert Sheet column. Deleting columns and rows. You can remove column or row that you no longer needed in your worksheet. When you delete an entire column or row, Excel deletes any existing data within the selected cell. Excel also moves over the other columns and rows to fill the space left by deletion. Delete a column. Step 1. Click on the heading of the column that you want to delete. Step 2. Click on the Home tab on the ribbon. Step 3. Click on the down arrow of the delete. Step 4. Click on Delete Sheet column. Excel will delete the column. Delete a row. Step 2. Click on Home tab on the ribbon. Step 3. Click on the down arrow of the delete. Step 4. Click on Delete Sheet row. Excel will delete hiding columns and rows. You can hide columns and rows in your worksheet to keep your confidential information out of view of others. When you hide a column or row, you will not appear in the printout. Step 1. Click on the row or a column you want to hide. Step 2. Click on Home tab. Step 3. Click on Format. Step 4. Click Hide and Unhide. Step 5. Click on Hide columns or hide rows, shifting the other columns or rows over. In this example, we hide column F. Unhide rows and columns. First, click on the column or row next to the hidden columns or row. Second, click on Home, then Format, then Hide and Unhide, then finally unhide rows or unhide column. Excel display the full columns or row again. Changing column width. You may want to adjust the width of columns on the worksheet for displaying data properly. This is especially true if data display in the cell is too broad to be completely viewed within the standard column width. You can reduce the column width if data in the cell of a column consists of only one or two digits. A narrower column enhances the appearance of your worksheet by hiding the unnecessary white space and moving related piece of data closer. Quick fact: the older version of MS Excel will not able to open in MS Excel 2010 worksheet unless you save it as an Excel 97 2003 format. All through worksheet created in Excel 97 2003 format can. Step 1. To change the width of a column, place mouse over the right edge of the column heading. The mouse pointer change to bracket. Step 2. Drag and column edge until the dotted line display the column width you want. The column display the new width. Changing row height. You can also change the height of a row beside adjusting the width of the column in your worksheet. It has many uses and can enhance the look of your worksheet by adjusting column width. Step 1. To change the height of a row, positions the mouse pointer over the bottom edge of the row heading. The mouse pointer changes to bracket. Step 2. Drag the row edge until the dotted line displays the desired row height. The row displays the new height. To select a row. Step 1. Click on the number of the row you want to select. The mouse pointer will change its shape. To select multiple rows, place your mouse pointer over the number of the first row you want to select. Then drag the mouse pointer until you highlight all the rows you want to select. To select a column, step first, click on the letter of a column you want to select. The mouse pointer will change its shape. To select multiple columns, position the mouse pointer over the letter of a first column you want to select. To select a group of cells, step first, place your mouse pointer over the first cell you want to select. Step second, drag the mouse pointer until you highlight all the cells you want to select. To select multiple groups of cells, press. You repeat step first and second each group of cell you want to select. View menu. View menu is the last menu in MS Excel. Let us learn some features of view menu. Grid lines. Grid lines are the faint lines that appears around cell. They are used to distinguish cell on the worksheet. To hide grid lines on our worksheet, follow the step given below. Step first, select one or more worksheet. Step second, on the View tab and Show Groups, clear the Guidelines checkbox. To show guideline on the worksheet, follow the step given below. Step first, select one or more worksheets. Step second, on the View tab in the Show Groups, select the Grid Line checkbox. Freeze column. You can freeze row and column in your worksheet so they will not move. This allows you to keep row and column label display on your screen as you move through a large worksheet. Excel will freeze the rows above the column to the left of the cell you select. Step first, to select a cell, click the cell. Step second, click on View tab. Step third, click on Freeze pane. A horizontal line appears in your worksheet. The row above the horizontal line are frozen. These rows remain your screen as you move through your worksheet. To remove through the rows, below the down arrow button, a vertical line appears in your worksheet. The column to the left of the vertical line are frozen. These columns remain on your screen as you move through your worksheet. To move through the columns to the right of a vertical line, click on side arrow buttons. View side by side. To view Excel spreadsheet side by side, follow the step given below. Step first, open the first Excel spreadsheet. Step second, open the second Excel spreadsheet. You will notice that there are now two taskbar buttons for Excel. Step third, in Excel, click the View tab. Step 4. In the Windows section, click View Side by Side. By default, this will show your two Excel spreadsheets in separate pane, stacked horizontally. Step 5. To change the orientation, click Arrange All. Choose vertical to have them side by side when one in the left column and the other in the right hand column. Synchronous scrolling. Through View Side-by-Side feature, you can instantly open up two documents and take a look at both documents in Word 2010 simultaneously. It eventually provides us an excellent way to compare two open documents, adding more to it for convenience. We can also synchronize the scrolling, that is, on navigating through one document. The other open document would emulate the exact navigation. Step first. Open two documents in MS Excel and view them side by side. Step second. Open clicking. It will open Word document window. Now for generic comparison purpose, click synchronous scrolling. Step third. On scrolling down the window, you will notice that scrolling is now synced with the other document. On scrolling up down a document window, other document will automatically be scrolled in the same way. Step 4. Just click Reset Window Position to reset the original position of the board document window. Let's recall. Microsoft is a spreadsheet processing software. The workbook contains sheets called worksheets. You will insert row in your worksheet. View menu is the last menu in MS Excel. Through View, side-by-side features. We can instantly open up two documents and take a look at both documents in Word 2010 simultaneously.